This is what it's come to, huh? You were the only living soul I can tell my secret to. I painted every single one of them. Every big eye. Me. And no one will ever know but you.
You made it! You're at North Beach. Come on, let's have some espresso.
What's that? Is that like reefer?
You have a lot to learn.
What's your name?
Margaret. Wouldn't you rather flirt with those girls down there?
No, I like you, Margaret.
Well, this is all happening mighty quick. I am a divorcee with a child. Walter's a blessing.
You're gonna love this stuff.
Why are their eyes so big?
The eyes are the windows of the soul.
That's why I paint them so big. I've always done it that way.
Why are you lying?
The anatomy of a dysfunctional relationship, you know? It's something where one person offers something, the other doesn't. They create this weird dysfunctional relationship, and then they create these weird mutant children, you know? So it sort of was a weird side of the American dream in a way, because the culture was that at that time, that idea of the perfect America. And that's why these crying children are so strange, because these paintings were hanging in people's living rooms and my, grandmother's house and dentist's office, doctor's office. They were very present, and it was very strange to me why they were so popular.
Sadly, people don't buy lady art.
The painting says keen. I'm keen, you're keen.
Smile.
We're sold out.
They adore you big eyes.
He sells paintings, and he sells pictures of the paintings, and he sells postcards of pictures of the paintings.
Good God, it's a movement.
What was fascinating about playing Margaret is sort of learning the connection between the painter and the work and the actual painting, and how that can become such an outlet for one's emotions and one's struggles, and really the ability to communicate that onto a canvas is very special. Yeah. I get to use my whole body and my voice and costumes and wigs, but to just be able to use a medium to project emotion and experience is pretty amazing.
So, are you flipping for all this?
Honestly, I can't believe I live here.
I remember when Mama painted that.
You're confused. I painted that.
Do you remember when you heard for the first time about these artists and this art especially?
Well, no, I knew the art, and I like everybody else, it was attributed to Walter Keane. So I thought Walter Keane painted these things up until about mid-1990. And then I learned about the real story of it and was fascinated by it. So it was a, and even though it was documented in newspapers, because I think it wasn't considered art by the establishment, it didn't really
Made the sound, the
headlines.
importance,
It didn't make the front page of the Times. It made like the 8th page of the Honolulu Times. So it was out there, but most people, like myself included, didn't know about it for a long period of time.
What is troubling you?
I lied to my child. I'm just not that kind of person.
Is your husband that kind of person?
These paintings are a part of my being. Maybe I could sign it myself.
That sounds a bit confusing, doesn't it? Keen means me.
What can make Tim Burton unique and special on your own experience?
Their very, very specific view on the world.
Tim has such a strong personal connection to the films that he does, and he really inserts, I kind of feel like he knows each character that is being portrayed in his films, even if they're, completely eccentric characters with scissors for hands. He understands that character as much as he understands Margaret. And I think it's that personal connection that allows him to live in this extraordinary universe, and yet it still has such a heart and so much soul. And he has such a great trust of his actors, which allows us to have so much fun and create characters inside of that world. And it's really a wonderful experience.
It's like a mirage. From a distance, you look like a painter. But up close, there's just not much there.
That's an outrageous statement!